What's up everybody, it's Luke James, not the singer, and this is my review for DJ Mustard's first album, 10 Summers. Now, the first couple of listens to this album, it was exactly what I expected it to be. It's a bunch of DJ Mustard beats that sound pretty much identical, which, you know, a lot of the time I talk about cohesiveness when I do these reviews, how I like when every song feels like it belongs, and every song flows smoothly into the next song. That's a good thing. That's a good thing when an album is cohesive like that. But there's a difference between songs fitting together to tell a story and having a theme overlying all of the songs. There's a difference between that and just a bunch of songs that sound almost identical. And after a first couple of listens, that's exactly what I felt. None of the features really matter. You got all kinds of people on this album. You got Boozy, YG, Lil Wayne, Nipsey Hussle, Dom Kennedy, 2 Chainz, Rick Ross, Wiz Khalifa. You have a lot of the popular, more mainstream rapper names on this album, but they don't help. They don't really uplift any of these songs. So after a first couple of listens, you're just kind of going, this is trash. This all sounds the same. So I like to listen to albums a lot just to see, you know, how my opinion on the album develops. Like I'll listen to it a couple times to get my first see what my first opinion is on it. I'll listen to it a couple more times to see, you know, if I pick up on anything else. Then I'll listen to it a couple more times to sort of see what my final decision is about the album. So in that middle part, where I'm listening to it some extra times to pick up on things, I just didn't pick up on a whole lot. I started to be able to differentiate between the songs a little bit, but there still wasn't anything that creative or original that stood out to me. And then by the time I reached the point where I listened to the album over and over and over, I was pretty much back to square one. And I mean, to be fair, this is what you got to expect from this album. And the point is that this album is just, it's not good even when I try to look at it for what it is. Even when I look at it and say, you know what, it's a DJ Mustard album, it's just car slappers, you know, party music and stripper anthems. It's still not really executed that well. It gets old so fast because a lot of the beats sound the same. They sound just like any other DJ Mustard beats you've heard before. And as far as the content and subject matter goes, it's just simple stuff. Like there's nothing there that's really that exhilarating. I mean, there might be a couple lines here and there that are all right, a couple verses that are decent, but there's nothing that really blows me away on this album. So I give this a 2.5 out of 5 because it serves its purpose. It is what it is. But it's just too boring. Even if you're a huge fan of DJ Mustard, I don't know if this is really going to be that exciting to you because he's not showing any growth. And I don't know if he will show any growth as a producer. He does a great job with that funky West Coast sound. I do like some of his beats. I'm not as big of a DJ Mustard hater as some people are. In fact, I really like some of his beats, and I think when he gets it right, he gets it right. It's just that too often he makes a lot of mediocre beats. And that's kind of what's happening on 10 Summers. It's like he didn't even save himself his best beats. Some of them on there are alright. Throw Your Hood Up with Dom Kennedy, I like that. 4 Digits, that one was pretty good. That was Fabulous and Eric Bellinger. That kind of had a different feel to it, and it was a memorable song because it was talking about how he's not going to give his girl his 4 digits, which is his passcode, into his iPhone, which is pretty cool. Fabulous has an auto-tune type of verse on it, which disappointed me because Fabulous doesn't need that. He can rap, he's a good rapper. I think he's kind of underrated in a lot of ways, especially when you consider how long he's been around and how solid his mixtapes always are. That's a whole other story. But a lot of the songs on it aren't memorable. They kind of just blend together. Gangsta shit, rapping about girls shaking their ass, money, having things. 10 Summers, 2.5 out of 5. I think you'll find that it's very stale and one-dimensional. Stay tuned. There's more reviews that are coming up. Check out some of the other reviews that I have on the go. And thanks for watching.